It's 6:16. Let's get back to meteorologist Alan Rose on this Tuesday morning.
And Bree, it's going to be a nice and mild day compared to yesterday. Maybe a nice day to get outside and find some of those drier patches at one of your favorite parks or open spaces. That's what Linda does quite often. And this photo is sent in with a view of those hoodoos at the Woodman Valley Park. This from last Sunday's sunrise. Absolutely spectacular out there at Garden of the Gods. That photo sent in by Bruce. All right, let's get our viewers out the door this morning. If you're just tuning in, good Tuesday morning to you. Warm layers, jackets, hats and gloves. Always a good call this time of the year. Even though it could be a lot colder, we're still hovering right near the freezing mark here in Colorado Springs. A little bit warmer for areas north of us and west of us. Monument at 38. We're down to 20 at last check in Pueblo, 48 in windy Walsenburg, and 9 in Alamosa. The strongest winds right now up across the mountain areas, the Saguache Range, the Sangres, the Wet Mountain Valley, really gusting as of last check. West Cliff showing a peak gust at about 50 miles per hour. All part of this incoming storm, which will bring mountain snow showers to the state today, but a mainly dry and breezy day on tap for the plains. And you can see that as we fire our futurecast over the next couple of hours. Snowflakes will continue to fly. So if you're traveling to the mountain areas today, Monarch stays likely dry, but areas north of that, up towards I-70 in the northern mountain ranges, Estes Park likely getting a couple of inches of accumulation, with the highest amounts up towards the Elks and the Flathead ranges, those areas under winter weather advisories. Then we get a cold front that drops south early this evening. It can't rule out a rogue shower into the eastern plains, mainly north of Highway 50, and maybe a flurry or two for northern parts of El Paso and Teller counties. Otherwise, again, most of us stay dry with a notable rise in temperatures. So for that school day forecast today, chilly early on, but nice and comfortable through the afternoon as highs build to the mid-50s. So it's a battle of air masses. The cold air generally stays to our north as we head towards the end of the week, allowing high pressure to build once again into the western third of the country. And this fair weather maker has pretty much been stagnant or a mainstay here most of December. It's been relatively quiet aside from a few bouts of snow in southern Colorado. And as we look ahead, a stable pattern looks to set up for the upcoming weekend. All right, your highs today into the 40s and 50s. That's going to be about 10 to 20 degree increase from yesterday. Now behind tonight's cold front, we'll drop to the 40s, and then we're bright and mild as we approach the weekend. So for that holiday shopping forecast on Friday, check it out, my friends. Mild afternoon temperatures, but jackets a good idea for the morning and evening hours. Let's take a look at Pueblo's Super 7-day forecast. No threats of any incoming snowfall. I think you're dry with tonight's cold front, and then you're dry with warming temperatures as we make our way into the weekend with a wow high of 60 on Sunday. For Canyon City, 50s and low 60s over the next 7 days. Even as we start winter this weekend, not going to feel like the name of the season. For Woodland Park, temperatures here into the 40s and low 50s over the next 7 days. Lows down to the teens and 20s.